Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Power Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. Really quick update tonight. Not much going on. Bitcoin holding the rotation zone, dipping slightly below it but closing back in. Remember, we always watch for the close. Now just established another mini horizontal channel essentially between the two GAN levels, this right just below the 66.38 to 67.68. So we're going to be watching, especially a close below, I'm going to say about 66.20. Then I'd watch for a retest as most recent low and the 50, 65, 58. If you get a bounce up there, back in the rotation zone, then all's good. If we get a close below that 50, then I'll start targeting the next set of GAN levels lower, 6,500 and 63.78. And you can start doing GAN projections now. Down to the upside, same levels as yesterday, but being cautious until we can get a close above 67.68. Let's check in on that daily chart. Daily chart, you can see it spiked down. It's easier to see on the daily chart. So you had prior resistance becoming support. If you follow across here from left to right, you can see, and that's just what we dipped into. So that's going to be that key area that we looked at on the 4-hour chart, that little spike low, which jumping back was right here. So that's going to be very key, lining up with the 50. So really watch for a close below that. That would mean we'd be watching for the bigger pullback. Nothing else really to the upside. We got the declining 50 that's going to come in at about the 6,800. So 6,800 is going to end up being very key, especially on a closing basis. A close above 6,800 is very good for the bull case. If it can't break through and we pull back, then we'll just have to watch for bigger pullbacks at that point. Switching over to Ethereum, which is going in the wrong way again. Never really got the first cross. They lined up. We never got the first cross rotation zone. Never could get a catch on it. Breaking back down, testing prior support. Coming back up, testing the first cross rotation zone, and heading back down now. First major level support we'll watch for again is 268. And then we'll 259, then 251, but this is actually a lot weaker than Bitcoin. Can't seem to get anything in its favor, and there have been no even rotation entries, so there's nothing to do. Still watching for a some kind of bullish pattern setup at this point. Really be focused on a close about above 282. That's right in this area. These key candle bodies and some key highs, and a declining 50 on the 4-hour period. Get a close above that. Then I'll start watching for pullbacks and rotations back up. But until that happens, really just sitting on the sideline unless we get a really strong bottoming pattern, which we do not have yet. Checking in on the daily chart. See, again, that 8 is so key. Can't even get above it, can't get a close into it, and dropping back down, you know, testing this very key support level. You can see it very clearly on the daily chart. So if we get a close below this 268, not good for Ethereum. Then I'd be watching for a retest of the most recent lows. And I don't know why my last low line disappeared. Let me put that back on. So that most recent lows was 250.77. That's what we have for you in this real quick update. We'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.